HTTV in association with Absolute Warehouse Services. Danny, there's so much to talk about tonight and a fantastic night in the end for the team, but let's start with the most important thing. Kamil Grabar, obviously a long injury tonight, 14 minutes added in the end. How is Kamil and what's the state? He's gone to hospital, yes?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he was knocked unconscious. It's obviously a really worrying moment. He's gone to hospital. He's in good care, and we'll obviously hope for the best, but we don't know anything more at this point.
Obviously, we all wish Kamil the best. It was the only downside in what's been a fantastic evening for the team as well, and they've really earned it tonight, haven't they? Yeah,
we were proud of the boys and proud of their efforts. It was a game that ebbed and flowed, and we did well first half. We're pleased to go win at 1-0 up, and then come out second half and played really, really well. Some of the best football that we've played. Need to be more ruthless in that moment because we could have made it a lot easier for ourselves because there was definitely opportunities to score a second, if not a third. And then we conceded a really soft goal from a set piece, which knocked us back. And then they got the momentum. They went really direct and went to a back three and put two big uns up top and forced it forward very quickly. And had the energy in the game. And credit to our players because, maybe 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, we would have gone under, but we showed real substance tonight, and we come through that period, and probably the break in play allowed us to get reorganised, and we changed the pressing shape and pressed with a free, and were able to stop them going so quickly forward, and the boys implemented brilliantly. So credit goes to them, and a really good win for us.
It was a real tactical game at times as well. People switching things up, like you just alluded to. I thought the first half were really interesting. Danny Simpson, obviously unavailable to you tonight through a slight injury. Janino Bakuna comes in at right back. They leave Grzycki really high up the pitch. And in some ways, what's a strength of theirs is also a weakness because it allows Janino to get out, and he eventually sets up the first goal for Carlin. So how tempted were you to kind of stick or twist with Janino at times? Because it could have been tempting just to ask him to sit or put a more solid right back in there.
Yeah, I think so. We're obviously aware of Grzycki. He's one of the best wingers in this division. We knew Baka would have a difficult time tonight against the ball. It's not a position that he's played regularly, but what he does give you is a real offensive side to the game. He gets on the overlap. It helps Ketcher because it gives Ketcher a link and a combination that he needs. And like you rightly said, he drove forward and played a really good ball for Carlin's goal. So no, for us with backs, it's just in that 1v1 moment. It's not your job to it's not your job to beat the winger. You've just got all you have to do in that moment is stop him and listen. I thought he stuck to his task well and got stronger and stronger as the game went on.
Carlin Grant first goal for a little spell, and it feels like a long time in Carlin's world because he's such a regular scorer for us, but that were a real trademark Carlin Grant goal tonight, wasn't it?
It was, and I thought him and Toffs were excellent on the left-hand side. Trevor, I thought, played really well tonight, used the ball excellently, played had some real good range to his passing, and we were able to get the switch right to left on a lot, and Toffs got on the outside of him, and when Carlin comes inside like that, it gets everyone associated with Huddersfield Town excited.
I was going to mention Trevor, you just mentioned him there. Obviously Jonathan Hogg unfortunately missing tonight, he's got a little knock as well. On nights when Hoggy's missing, away at Hull, that's where you need the people like Trevor and Lewis to really step up and be counted tonight. I personally thought it was one of Trevor's better games for tonight.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent. I thought he was really good. I thought he used the ball well. The 4-2-3-1 system suits him more because he's able to play through, and he's got a really nice pass where he can punch it through to the back foot of number 10. He's also got a nice range of passing, and like I said, he got some really nice switches out to our left, and it was a good night for Trevor, and Lewis was as consistent as he always is.
Like you said, we really had to swing the momentum. When they went to three at the back, it caused a different type of threat to us. We had that long break in play, and then I suppose it would be typical for a neutral fan to think it might be the away side that's shutting up shop, happy with the point, but we really went for it and got our just rewards with probably the easiest header that Steve scored in a long time.
Yeah, for us it was about getting pressure on the ball. Once they started to go much more direct, we had to stop their centre half sitting diagonals, and we pressed with a front three. And the benefit of that is obviously you get three attacking players high up the pitch, and when you have the likes of of Carlin and Catch and Steve Mounier 3-on-3, it allows you to be a real threat going the other way. And I actually thought we did well, because sometimes, like you said, as the away team, the mentality can be to hold on to what you've got, but we stayed brave. We kept getting on the ball and we kept trying to play. And when you do that, then normally good things happen. And certainly with the ball tonight, that was our best away performance with the ball. And obviously that bodes well for the future.
Every time we win away from home, we see brilliant scenes between you guys, the players and the fans, and it was no different tonight as well. And it just felt like everyone appreciated what a big effort had gone into tonight and what a big result this is for the club.
Well, we certainly appreciate the supporters' efforts, because to get here on a freezing cold January night, we know the efforts that they've made to get here after work, and we're completely appreciative of that. And hopefully they appreciated the players' efforts, because I think you're right. I think they gave everything for the cause tonight, and it was a good night for us. And if you want to be a good team, then you've got to find and work out a way to win away from home. And this was an important win in our season for sure.
Just finally, you mentioned it's been a long month. January always is, but it's been probably particularly long for your brother over the last 48, 72 hours. Just to clarify, because you did mention it at the press conference, there's another Cowley in the family now. Everyone's well.
Yes, yeah, all good. The labour was pretty drawn out, but I believe it's Elsie, as long as Lauren hasn't. Nicky's wife hasn't changed her mind, but when we left early this morning, it was definitely going to be Elsie. So yeah, Elsie Cowley. So yeah, now another member of our family, and yeah, Lauren's been a trooper and done well, and I think my mum and dad are happy as well. So no, a good few days for us.